Fluttermane's gonna swap to Incineroar. Totally fine with this. Thank you for giving me this. What is going on, everybody? My name is Kneeckoh, and welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet VGC climb video. Today, the ladder is open. It is officially open as of the time of recording this. This video will probably go up later. But we can finally play Reg F on the official ladder, and we've got a fun little Incineroar team here to show off. Really, this is just a really solid meta team. This comes from Dom over in the Discord. Really solid meta stuff. I just needed an excuse to use Incineroar in a thumbnail, and this is our excuse. So we're going to be rocking Incineroar, showing off this really cool team. So it's just Incineroar, Amoonguss, Urshifu, you get your Fire, Water, Grass Core, right? Then you got Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt's super solid. You got Torn to activate the rain, and then you got Fluttermane to round things out. This Flutter also has Booster Energy Icy Wind for additional form of speed control. That's pretty interesting, so I'm keen to see how that works out for the team. Really cool stuff. It's similar to what I'm building for my personal climbing team and the team I want to take to competition. So really keen to see what we could do with this. Thanks for sharing the team. Dom, if you're interested in sharing teams, send that over to the Discord as well. But if this is your first time here on the channel, make sure you are subbed for daily competitive Pokemon content from me in the future. I post every day around 3 p.m. EST. And leave a like, leave a comment. That helps push this video out in the algorithm, and that helps more people that are interested in this kind of content find the channel, come in, have a good time, and watch some VGC stuff. Also, like I mentioned earlier, check out the Discord. You can share teams over there that might be featured in future videos like this one. And finally, question of the day. We're using Incineroar. I've been asking this question a lot because we've been using a lot of the starter Pokemon. What is your favorite Alola starter? Your favorite Alola starter? Mine's Decidueye. I think Decidueye is such a cool design. I love Rowlet itself. Rowlet is a great thing. But Incineroar is like a very close second. Like right there, right at its heels. Incineroar is right there. Honestly, all of them are bangers. I love Prim as well. They're all really good. So let me know yours in the comments below. But let's take this team onto the rank ladder. Okay. All right. How do I want to deal with this? Amoonguss, maybe? Amoonguss doesn't seem bad. Do I have the Pokeface pulled up for this? I think I need it. There we go. Alright, we are water. That's what I figured. Water with... I kind of just want to bring Flutter. Amoonguss Flutter lead doesn't seem terrible. In the back, obviously we're bringing our boy. Honestly, I may just lead this. And then I think I want Torn Ursh to end the game with. Admittedly. Do I? They have Bolt. Hold on, they have Bolt. I think we want this. And I think we still want Ursh. Because we could use our Flutter as our speed control. We don't necessarily need Torn in this battle. But the fact that they have a Raging Bolt makes me question bringing both Torn Ursh. Because that's just a hard counter. Okay. Oh, the shiny Incin. Well done, Dom. Well done. That's such a clean shiny. Little Intimidate on both these Pokemon. Love to see it. Oh, what is this lag? Hello. There's a little frame dip here. Alright, so... the problem that we face is they have the Boomer, right? So... what I want to do, I think, is go for this. And I'm just going to go for a parting shot onto the Rillaboom. They're going to Tera. Tera Dark, okay. For Sucker Punch? Like, are you trying to sucker me? They're just gonna fake out this turn. Okay. They do go for the sucker. All right. So that just makes me kind of want to do... because they could just Grassy Glide me. I think I just want to hard swap. Hard swap here. Let me double check something. We have Protect, right? We do. Hard swap, Flare Blitz into Chen Pao. Hopefully they don't Ice Spinner. That would suck. Nope, they go for Sacred. We get our Citrus Berry proc. They knock off my lefties. Not the worst thing that could happen. Nice. Now, what is the spread on Raging Bolt? This might be my spread. I think this is my Raging Bolt that Dom copied the EV spread for. I like it. I like it a lot. So we Thunderclap that. And I am going to go for a Flare Blitz now. Rillaboom's going to swap. That's fine. Entei's going to come in. Good play. It's a good read. Thunderclap should KO. It does. We still have yet to use our Tera. I think that puts us in a very commanding position. I wish I knocked off into that slot now. I still did decent damage, though. So I think Rillaboom comes back in now. It does, in fact. So, I think I go for a Protect, and I hard swap in my Flutter Mane. Entei is really solid. Honestly, Entei's so good. Hopefully they don't go for a ground type attack. A lot of them are running Stomping Tantrum. They are running the Stomping Tantrum, however. That's not good for Flutter. Ooh, that didn't actually do that much damage, though. Alright, I think we hard swap back in Incin now. I'm trying to wait on this grassy terrain to go away, truth be told. We get the Intimidate off onto at least the Rillaboom. It's not going to do anything to the Entei, but that's fine. We're going to Tera Grass. That saves our Raging Bolt from taking additional damage from this Entei. And we can get a hard T-Bolt off into it. The objective is we need to get rid of Entei. They go for the E-Speed. So they're Life Orb. Okay. I didn't pay attention the first time, but that makes sense. Incin takes that swimmingly. I mean, did I say Incin or Entei? I don't know. I'm falling apart here. Alright. So we can go ahead and fake out the Rillaboom now. And go for a Thunderclap. Because I think they go for a Stomping here. They do. And that gives us the knockout on Entei. They were either going for Sacred Fire or Stomping. And I knew that would allow us to then get rid of the grassy terrain, allowing them to not Grassy Glide into Flutter Mane in the back, or our Urshifu, which we still have. And they have their own Bolt, which is great for us, truth be told. So what I could do now is Calm Mind up and go for Parting Shots onto their Bolt. And just get that thing mitigated, right? We can start Intimidate cycling with Incin. My dog has zoomies. Link is just zooming through the hallway right now. Back and forth. I think he's like running around with the cats. They go for the high horsepower. Not going to be quite enough. And they already used their Tera on their Chenpao, which puts us in a really commanding position with our... Oh. Nice. This is really big for us, actually, because now we get the double parting, and they're just, like, nothing. They can do absolutely nothing. So now we can get in Flutter Mane. How do I want to handle this? I think we have to go for as much damage as we possibly can on the Rillaboom. They go for the Thunderclap. We eat that so well. Well, I guess they are -2. Spadef falls. That's huge. They go for the knockoff. There's nothing on that Pokemon. Perfect. We can Thunderclap Rillaboom. And go for a D-Gleam now. Yeah, with the -2, they're not going to do anything. Thunderclap and a Rillaboom should KO. Nice. Single target Dazzling Gleam is going to do a ton. Nice. Good damage. So we click T-Bolt, we click D-Gleam again, and that's the game. GG's. Incin with the Intimidate cycles, putting in some serious work. Serious work. Okay, our Chaludon is problematic. But I think we can go with this as our lead. Bring Incin in the back. And then as our final Pokemon, I think I want Flutter. I could even... Hold on, I'm thinking now. Amoonguss doesn't seem terrible, but I'm torn. I don't hate Amoonguss here. But I think this is what I want. I think my original 4 is what I want. I don't hate Amoonguss. I think Amoonguss could actually play pretty well there. And we are Covert Cloak on Torn, which is big. So this turn we just avoid the shenanigans. We can go for a Tailwind, just so I don't get taunted. What are we? We're more special attack oriented on this Torn, actually. So I'm gonna go for Tailwind, just so we don't get taunted. And see if they use their Tera. Yep, they go for Fake Out. Oh, they're still just faster. All right. Well, in that case, we just Tera Surging Strikes and we go for Bleak Wind. Because, like, Incineroar doesn't really matter to Urshifu because you could just keep Surging Strikes. It doesn't affect you, right? Even if they Parting Shot and lower your attack, it doesn't really matter. They could go for a knockoff, I could see. They're going to set Tailwind, which is fine. I'm okay with that. They do go for the Parting Shot. See, I'm okay with that. That really doesn't matter. Who do they bring in? I'm wondering if it's our Chaludon. It is. Okay. So they're going to get defense boosted, which does suck for us. Our Chaludon will be the problem. That's good damage on the Torn. Speed drop. Wait. They didn't get a defense boost. We're okay with this. They didn't get a defense boost. Okay. And they also didn't get Rain Up, which helps us a ton into this Archaludon. Gouging Fire is the play. So I'm far less intimidated than I normally would be in this scenario. So I think I want to take this turn to just kind of wait out their Tailwind a little bit. I think I will swap Incin in. Oh, what are they running on Gouging Fire? They didn't booster proc. They go for Burning Bulwark. Totally fine with that. We hit through that anyways. I don't know why they did that. Does that still burn Urshifu? I genuinely don't know how that works. They are going to charge up their Electroshock. So in this scenario, they have 2 more turns of Tailwind. I think I hard swap into my Flutter Mane and go for a... Ooh, we have Darkest Lariat. Okay, not what I thought we had. That's okay. And I'm going to go for the Parting Shot. They're going to bring in their own Incineroar, which is totally fine. Because Flutter Mane with its natural special defense should, in theory, take this. Also, we could have just faked it out. I should have just faked it out. Why did I not just fake it out? Duh. I'm silly. That's my bad. Oh, they go for it into Incin, though. I mean, we could just get the berry proc. I'm okay with this. Hold on, I'm okay with that. So our Chaladon's back to neutral. We can get back in our Urshifu, the Galar champion. And I think this turn we actually just double protect, because if I'm remembering correctly, this is their last turn of Tailwind. It is. So we just double protect. They go for the fake out into my Ursh. Okay. And they go for the flash cannon. Perfect. Totally okay with that. Their Tailwind's now gone. And I think now I'm okay going for a Dazzling Gleam as well as a close combat? Yes. Because that should KO our Chaladon. Cool. They go for the parting shot. It's fine. It really doesn't matter. Incineroar goes back. They're going to get in Raging Bolt. Not Raging Bolt, excuse me. Gouging Fire. Wrong Pokemon. And I don't care what anybody has to say about Gouging Fire. That's the best design of the Paradox Beasts. And honestly, it has so many sets it can use. It reminds me a lot of Roaring Moon, where like there's so many sets you can run on it. It's like you got to figure out what you're doing with it. All right, so what I'm going to do is get Incineroar in. Intimidate both of these two Pokemon. And they're gonna Tera. What is their Tera on Gouging Fire? Okay. That's actually okay for us. Because we haven't revealed that we have Icy Wind. Alright, perfect. Alright, they go for Burning Bulwark. That really doesn't matter to us. Especially if they just go for another Parting Shot. They do just go for another Parting Shot. That's fine. So this turn, what I want to do is just go for another Icy Wind and go for a parting shot onto their Gouging Fire. That'll get them back to neutral completely. That's still not bad chip. Speed drop's big. They're back to neutral speed. They go for the Dragon Claw into my Incin, and we parting shot them. Meaning we can get in Torn. That's really not a big deal. Like, it's not ideal by any means, but it's not the biggest deal. So we go for an Icy Wind again, and we set Rain Dance now. We're basically just trying to lower the speed stat into nothingness. And they are at -1 now. They're going to go for the D-Dance. They go for a Flare Blitz, but we're in the rain now, so that's going to do very minimal damage. They're going to proc their Berry. We can get in our Incineroar and go for another Intimidate here, and we go for a Bleak Wind. We've kind of put ourselves in a really strong position with our Flutter Mane, where we can just kind of, like, we've got enough speed drops on them. And if we have to, we could just Tailwind. Like, if they go for another Dragon Dance this turn, they can't KO me. So I can go for another Tailwind. But here's the attack drop. Incin putting in massive work with the Intimidate cycles this battle. Big Bleak Wind coming in hot. That's good damage. So they do go for another D-Dance. They parting shot my Incineroar. I don't really care. So now what I can do is go for a Fake Out here, because they should be at neutral, right? Yes. So what I could do is go for a Fake Out onto... I gotta think about this turn. Fake Out Incin, go for Tailwind. Just to avoid another parting shot. We go for Dragon Claw, and that is going to be enough for the instant KO. Alright, so we can get in Ursh now. And we go for the Surging Strikes, and we go for the Bleak Wind Storm. That pretty much secures the dub. I could see them going for a Burning Bulwark this turn. Why would you protect? You can't protect in front of it. Couching Fire, very close to going down. Big Surging Strikes comes out onto their Incin. And there we go. Dragon Claw comes off. And we take it so freaking well. Aqua Jet comes in. Bleak Wind comes in. I want to see this interaction. I don't think it matters for Urshifu. We still hit through that, right? Do we still take the burn? I don't think we do. I don't think we get burned. That's a GG. GG. Incineroar with the swaps. Just massive. This is going to be a long video. I'm looking at the timer here, and these battles have taken a long time. A lot of rotations. What do I want to bring here? We obviously are bringing Incineroar. Then it comes down to these two, and I think Fluttermane's just better. Because we are booster speed. We are booster speed. So I think that's just better. Okay. We Tailwind here. Fluttermane's gonna swap. To Incineroar, totally fine with this. Thank you for giving me this. Get the Urshifu powered up, ready to roll. They go for Trick. What'd you give me? Choice Scarf. Okay. Fine. See, I don't care, right? They bring in hands. Makes sense. Get our Incineroar in. And just detect this turn. Sunny day. I think I still go for Surging Strikes, to be honest. Fluttermane comes in. Photosynthesis boosted. They are speed. Okay. Are you tricking the Covert Cloak onto my... Okay. I mean, I do less water damage now, which is fine. I'm not super concerned about that. Fluttermane attack and special attack will be dropped. We can get in our own Fluttermane. We could just go for D-Gleam, Surging Strikes. They're now going to Tera. You can Tera Fairy all you want. I really don't care. Light Screen. Okay, hold on. They're very supportive. However, we also just, like, lowered their stuff. So, like, that still did decent damage. But... oh, this is still KOs. How about that? Nice. So they bring back in Iron Hands. Our Tailwind's down. And we could just rotate in Incineroar and start Intimidate cycling. And they gave us the battle. That's a GG. Love to see it. This team's good, Dom. I like this team a lot. Alrighty, there's the team once more for you guys. Very solid meta team here, Dom. I like it a lot. It's very similar to what I'm building, like I said earlier. Just a really, really good team. Really solid team. I recommend you guys try it out if you're looking for something to climb the Reg F ladder with. This is a really good place to start, or looking for some inspiration. Really solid place to start. Really good team. That's really all I can say about it. It's just a solid team. I like the bulkier Urshifu set. I think that's really fun. It allows you to take more hits and allow you to do more damage with the Ursh. Very fun Urshifu set. Really cool team. The only thing I would say maybe change is just depending on how many Dozos you're seeing, because it looks like Dozo's making a resurgence. Maybe throwing Clear Smog over Pollen Puff on this Amoonguss. I also say this because of the fact that Raging Bolt is running around and running Calm Mind. Having that ability to mitigate that, or even mitigate like Dragon Dance, Gouging Fire. Clear Smog's looking really, really solid right now on Amoonguss. So there's a lot of Pokemon that are trying to set up, and I think that's a really solid play for that particular Pokemon. So that's the only thing, just depending on how much of it you see, that I would recommend a change. But those are just my thoughts on the team. All in all, I will probably be using this team to climb myself. I will probably be playing this team in my own time and using this team to climb the Reg F ladder, because I don't yet have the team built that I want to use personally. So I will probably use this one because it's really good and I really enjoy it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and sub for more Pokemon content from me every single day. Also, be sure to check out the Discord where you too could share your Reg F teams and they may be featured on the channel like this one. Also, if you want to see anything else from me, check out any of the videos that you see here on screen. But until next time, peace.